This was Gaza's oldest mosque. Located in the heart of Gaza City, Al-Umari Mosque dates back to the 7th century, during the reign of the Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab. The interior, made out of local sandstone, holds up to 5,000 worshippers. Its library, opened in 1277, once held 20,000 books and manuscripts. This is the Great Umari Mosque now. After an Israeli airstrike on the 8th of December, only the Mamluk-era minaret remains, broken and barely intact. In Gaza's historic Zaytun neighborhood lies the third oldest church in the world, the St. Porphyrius Orthodox Church. Dating back to 425 CE, the site has served as a sanctuary for both Christians and Muslims during Israel's successive wars on Gaza. But on the 19th of October, an Israeli airstrike hit the church, while 500 Muslim and Christian Palestinians were sheltering, killing 18 civilians and causing extensive damage to the compound. The mosque and church are two of more than 200 heritage sites that have been damaged or destroyed in Israel's attack on Gaza. These include libraries, museums, and archaeological sites. Some date back 4,000 years. Destroying the historic and cultural heritage of Gaza was cited as evidence in South Africa's case to the International Court of Justice that Israel was committing acts of genocide. It's uncertain whether Palestinians will ever be allowed to return to their homes in Gaza. Restoring the enclave could take decades, but even then, who will be made to account for the thousands of years of heritage that's been lost? Situated at the crossroads of the Levant and Egypt, Gaza's held significance both as an important trading hub and a strategic military outpost for millennia. In ancient times, it was a battleground for empires. Gaza's history, much of which is yet to be discovered, spans numerous civilizations, including ancient Egyptians, Philistines, Babylonians, Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, Mamluks, and Ottoman Turks. Each era has imprinted its distinct cultural legacy on Gaza, shaping a heritage that persists visibly in the region to this day. But this rich culture in the tiny enclave is being wiped out following Israel's relentless strikes on Gaza after Hamas's attack on Israel on the 7th of October.
Israel has destroyed Gaza, erasing or severely damaging almost all civilian infrastructure and agricultural land, most of homes, healthcare facilities, telecommunication infrastructure, every university, most educational facilities, municipal services, mosques and churches, and innumerable cultural heritage sites, which are integral to the social fabric of Palestine.
Sites completely destroyed or damaged include the Rafah Museum and Al Qarara Museum, which were hit by Israeli airstrikes. Al Qarara held around 3,000 artifacts, which date back to the Canaanites, the Bronze Age civilization that lived in Gaza in the 2nd century BCE. UNESCO World Heritage Sites have also been affected, including the now bombed and bulldozed ancient Anthedon Harbour, Gaza's first known seaport, inhabited from 800 BCE to 1100 CE, and St. Hilarion, a 4th century Christian monastery sanctuary containing 5 churches, a burial site, baptism hall, and ancient baths. The monastery was founded by St. Hilarion the Great, considered to be the founder of Palestinian monasticism. On the 29th of November 2023, thousands of archives dating back over 150 years were destroyed after the Central Archives building was targeted by Israeli airstrikes.
استهداف الأرشيف المركزي له أثر كبير على المدينة، حيث يحتوي على آلاف الوثائق التاريخية التي لها قيمة عالية جدا. هذه الوثائق يزيد عمرها عن 150 عام وتحتوي على مخططات مباني قديمة، مخططات أثرية، ربما وثائق بخط يد شخصيات وطنية شهيرة ومعروفة. هذه الوثائق كلها تم حرقها وجعلها رمادا، يعني يحاول بذلك أن يمحو ذاكرتنا الفلسطينية.
Gaza's education system is also being erased as places of learning are targeted. All 12 of Gaza's universities were destroyed by Israeli airstrikes, the last being Al-Isra University. Footage here shows an airstrike on the campus on the 17th of January. According to Birzeit University in the West Bank, Israeli troops had been occupying the university building and used it as a military base before the demolition. The troops looted a collection from the university museum, which contained more than 3,000 rare artifacts. Birzeit University reaffirms the fact that this crime is part of the Israeli occupation's onslaught against Palestinians. It's all a part of the Israeli occupation's goal to make Gaza uninhabitable and continuation of the genocide being carried out in Gaza Strip. Attacks on Gaza's cultural heritage was one of the war crimes cited in South Africa's application, accusing Israel of genocide at the ICJ. During the hearing in January in South Africa's case against Israel, they stated the following. Israel has damaged and destroyed numerous centres of Palestinian learning and culture, including the El Zafar Damari Mosque and Centre for Manuscripts and Ancient Documents. Israel has left Gaza City's main public library in ruins. It has also damaged or destroyed countless bookshops, publishing houses and libraries, and hundreds of educational facilities. The destruction of Palestinian cultural heritage has been a part of a systemic Zionist campaign that's gone on since 1948 with the creation of the State of Israel. Entire mosques, villages and cemeteries were erased as 750,000 Palestinians were violently driven out of their homes in what is known as the Nakba, or catastrophe. After Israel's successive bombing campaigns on the enclave over the years, several archaeological locations have been targeted. During Israel's military attack in May 2021, warplanes bombarded sites dating back to the Iron Age, including a Roman-era fountain and an Iron Age rampart on Gaza's coastline. According to Palestinian human rights group Al-Haq, these deliberate attacks aim at gradually erasing Palestinian cultural heritage to deny the Palestinian people of their right to self-determination over their cultural resources and, by extension, threatens their existence as a people.